Alrighty, this is P.O.C. Targeting by Southwest Airlines. You're paying attention to how they are adjusting where they are stalking in the path, because that's what gang stalking is, stalking in the path. That's why, based on what side of the square, the Ontario Town Square I'm on, that determines what side that the demons that are stalking in commercial airline planes and in helicopters, and in the city of Ontario that's engaged in what is stalking, as I've shown, it determines where they're located. They are engaged in what is stalking in the path, literally stalking. From place to place, location to location, position to position. That's monitoring, and it is stalking. The entity has the fake sun today in Ontario over the same walkway where I was documenting the Ontario Police Department and the people of the state engaging in terrorism sitting at the benches outside of the city hall. This is where Southwest Airlines is gang stalking, engaged in the criminal conspiracy to commit murder, just like UPS. They are engaged in what is psychopathic behaviors relevant to what is mental illness that is no longer closeted, and it is impossible to stalk someone and make that person appear as the mentally ill one when you are the stalker, and you are the stalker that's exhibiting that mental illness. However, this is the system of gang stalking, and it's only the government that's engaging in that system, which Southwest is engaging in while they are targeting over the senior citizen complex. This is the public nuisance, and it's also relevant to prosecuting Upland. There's no sun over the Upland Public Library, the Upland City Hall. It's the fake sun while they're engaged in surveillance with the demons of the Ontario City Hall. These are state actors, and they're engaged in surveillance and furtherance of murder. They are not engaged in the legitimate execution of the business of the people. They're engaged in gang conduct. These gang members are being prosecuted, and Paul Leon is being federally prosecuted. This is P.O.C. It's currently 9:43 a.m. This is speaking to where they're adjusting. They're not flying over the downtown Ontario luxury apartments. They're not flying over the El Bacon restaurant that's along the sidewalk on the opposite side of the square, which would have been, they would have been flying farther over the Metro 102. I captured the video where they're hovering over the apartment complex. They're right here where the fake sun is, right here over me. Okay, this is P.O.C. This is that you already know are demons, gang stalking. They're engaged summoning with the John Stewart senior citizen. These are the demons that are monitoring, just like the Ontario police. They're being removed from these uniforms. The mentally ill and the demon possessed and domestic terrorists all together are unfit to be in these positions, where they've engaged in facilitated kidnapping, murder, and as the entity sought to engage in and get away with, which is idiotic. Gang stalking puts a spotlight on what you committed in a gang stalking courtroom, which is stealing my money. It's never going to result in somebody being determined conclusively, as though the law and the facts are going to retroactively work in your favor, because you can never make me appear in those court hearings where I should have been. These are, again, the mentally incompetent that are engaged in gang stalking, and it is the Ontario Fire Department. This is P.O.C. in concert with the people of the state. And what do you know? That these demons are indeed lying, engaging what is discrimination on its face. It's federal group stalking and monitoring and further into murder in substance, where C. Gerber's giving me a letter when you are a gang stalker. C. Gerber does so barring my entrance where I have a right to be. The city of Ontario keeping me under surveillance, which they have no right to engage in, and they also have no legitimate interest. And all those admissions in that written document is going to be used to put people like Sean Thrasher and every other gang stalker, they're going to prison. This is P.O.C. It is currently 9:44 a.m.